Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Matter of fact, you guys are always welcome over here. And if you're not subscribers yet, you can do so now. Anyways, today I have a very short day. It is 5:57 in the morning and I'm heading into London. I'm going to get a group. I'm going to take them to their destination, spend the day with them, well, part of the day because it's not going to be a all day something, and then drop them back at their original destination, and I'm finished. So, very easy peasy day today. So let's go. I'm sure some of you guys can appreciate the early morning sunrise. That glow from a distance. Yeah, it looks real good. So I'm gonna make a quick pit stop, get some fuel, and then continue my journey. Alright, so I'm gonna get some fuel and I'll be back shortly. Yes guys, so I am back, all fueled up, all AdBlue up, and we're ready to go. London, here we come again. So I'm gonna park here for a bit, because I'm not sure what it's like where I need to pick them up, and I will take a walk, see what it's like, and if I can get in there with the coach, then I will. Excuse me. If I can get in there with the coach, then I will. If not, yeah, they will just have to walk out and meet me. So I'll catch up with the guys shortly. So I am off, and it is a church group. So spending the day with a church group, that's why it's not that long. But yeah, I got about an hour or 10 minutes drive to get to a destination. So let's go, let's go, let's go.
rear corner. So here we are going is that building right there with the steeple. And you go around here, follow the circle around. That's it. And you'll see the gate in not very far. Keep coming. A bit further. Here's the fence now, and there's the sign showing you where the gate is. And if you drive straight ahead, you'll see there are some parking places for coaches. Okay? That's it. You just come in here and go straight ahead. Past where those people are walking. And on the right-hand side, you can see the parking for coaches. The park is very nice if you want to take a walk. And where you can find a loo is over there. So right straight ahead.
Yeah, I need to turn around to park up.
Okay. You can do it. Good.
Okay, so it's a bit narrow here.
Think you can do it?
Nah. I said I'll drop you guys in. I'll drop you guys here. That's fine.
Everyone, the bus is going back off. They'll be come back on the 9 o'clock.
Well, 11 o'clock.
Just drop them off, and I'm gonna wait here for a couple hours, and then I have to take them back to where I picked them up. It was an easy drive. It was a short drive. It's about an hour 10 minutes max. Plus the roads was very easy this morning, very smooth because not much traffic. And that's a good thing about starting your journey early. You don't have much traffic to deal with. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So guys, I'm in this coach. It's a 24 reg Scania Touring. I want to show you guys this coach. It has a max height of 12.5 3/4 inches, 3.8 meters. It is a 59-seater, one wheelchair, 800 kilograms luggage. And I have to say to you guys, this coach is really, really nice. This is the second time I'm driving this coach. The first time was when I went to Italy on that ski trip, and I didn't get much chance to review it. But I don't know much about the spec of the coach, but what I can tell you from a driver's perspective, it is really, really nice. So let me show you guys this. So here we have a nice big screen that shows you. Let me turn on the coach. Right, so it shows you the back of the car, of the back of the coach. There's a camera at the back. It shows you live footage of whatever is at the back of you. Even when you're driving, if you want, you can power it off from here. Okay, power it off. Okay, or you can leave it on. It's really, really nice. I do not know what other features it have because I haven't had the chance to really go through it and see what is what. But I can clearly see there's a space for a micro SD and a USB. So I'm assuming you can plug other things into it and probably use the display for something else. Then the heating is very easy and simple to use. Really nice. One of the things I don't like about not just this generation, but even the older generation of the coaches is the entertainment. They have, I think we're in 2024. Sorry, we're in 2025. This is a 2024 reg coach. I think Bluetooth is very important. And when we were in Italy, I did fiddle about with it to see if I can connect to Bluetooth to play music and stuff, and I struggled. Yes, you can plug in a USB cable here and it will get music coming through, which is okay. But sometimes you just want that Bluetooth, you know? so you can keep your phone charging while at the same time playing your music. But other than that, that's just one of the downfalls for me. I think like they should change this unit and try and, you know, put something that you can use Bluetooth connect, you know, Bluetooth with. Yeah, other than that, the light buttons are here, the interior lights are here. Here we have the buttons for the curtains. So if the sun is too hot, you can adjust the curtains. See? Curtains is coming down. You get me? So that's for the left and the right and the left curtains. I'm gonna put it back up. Yeah, I wanted to get to, yeah, so the quality is a lot better now. So anyways, back to where I was. So with the curtains, sorry, I just put in a filter on the camera so that the sun, because the sun was too bright, now you can see the sky and everything. At least if I lift up the camera, you can see how beautiful the sky is, how blue the sky is. But yeah, I was on the switch here. That's for the curtains. This is a hazard. We all know what this is for. Indicator hazard lights. This unit here, I'm not sure what it is for. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I said, this is for the interior lights. This is for the exterior lights. So this is the engine check light. The switch is on and all the lights will start flashing. And you can walk around the coach to make sure that all the lights are working. This is your rear fog light. This is your front fog light with a light switch. This here controls the steering column. So unlock it and I can move the steering. Lock it and the steering is firm. Okay. Cool. Over here, where we have the retarder switch. So this here is like it's a retarder braking. Don't know how to explain it, but basically it helps slows down the coach on whenever needed. So basically, if you're going up a hill and you need it to probably hold brakes, you could use that. If you're going down a hill and you want it to help you slow it down, you can definitely use it. If you're making an approach to a roundabout and you need it to help you slow down a bit for whatever reason, if you're going a bit too fast, you can also use it. It's very good. So this coach is a triaxle, meaning there is two sets of wheels at the back, one to help it with the steering, and the other just pushes forward. So this switch here, you can have the both wheels down. I hope you guys can see it, like it's saying here. Or you can, if you switch to this one, the steering, the wheel for the steering, the third axle will lift up in the air, and it will just be driving with your front steering and the regular back tires. And then we all know this is for wheelchair, because this coach has wheelchair access. So wheelchair. I am not sure exactly what it is about, but I'll look into it. I'm not sure. Here we have the axle lock, tag axle lock, so you can lock it so that in case like you're looking for an extra push, like, you know, if you might be skidding or something like that, you can lock the tag axle and it gives you a bit more power. This is to lift up and drop down the suspension. This here is it will level it back off. This here is the start button to reset it. Like if somebody switch it on and you just want to reset it, you can press this button there and the light will go off. This one here will actually cut off the light completely, so that even if they try pressing it at the back, it would not work. Well, this is luggage compartment. You can lock the luggage door. Here is suspension up and down again, another one. Now this is there is two doors. There is one at right on the left hand side of the driver, and there's one at the back and the right hand side of the coach. So this is the switch for the doors. Here we got, hope you guys can see it, the mirror up and down, the window up and down, as you can see, up and down. Then we have the switch to kill all the power in the coach. So basically, if we switch this off, there would not be nothing will get power in the coach. Nothing electrical would work. There is a how should I put it? There's something like it's like a built-in kettle to extend. I don't know the exact word for it. So where you can turn on, so it boils up water in case you're gonna make some tea. So this is the switch. You switch it on and give it some time, and the water will boil. Here we have for the glass, so to defrog it, defrost it, and also for the windscreens, for the mirror. Sorry. So the mirror is here, and the side glass right here to defrost it. On the horn, you have, if it's like this, you have a regular car horn, and then if you switch it on, you get that heavy, like truck horn. This I'm not too sure about. Like I said, this coach is not my coach. Just occasionally I drive it. This coach is assigned to a different driver, and he might know much more. But for me, I'm just assigned to it occasionally, and this is like my second time driving it. This one here, I'm not too sure exactly what it's like, but it's like it says, it's like it has the hazard symbol. It's red with the hazard symbol on it. So yeah, I am really not sure, but I'll look into it. Here we have the control for the mirrors, for the top mirror, the bottom mirror, because there is a mirror here, and there's also mirrors there and there. So that's the control for it. This here is the control for inside the coach. So there's two controls. There's this one here for the passengers, and there's also on here, this one here is for the passengers, this one here is for the driver. So the driver control his temperature, whether you want it hot, you want it cold, whatever, the volume of the fan, which direction he wants the fan to be blowing. And then here is for the passengers. He can have the rads blowing heat. He can just have the fan with heat or AC on. They all explain themselves right here. What else? So, on the steering. Let me get you to the steering. So as you can see, the display is telling you I have 12 more minutes to my 45 minutes break. Is over. So because on my way down I stopped for 15 minutes when I was right before the passengers loaded. I had a 15-minute break there, then the passengers get on, so I have 30 minutes remaining. So I have 12 minutes remaining out of that 30 minutes. Okay, so I have already rested for 18 minutes, so I have 12 more minutes remaining. This gives you a lot of information. This small screen here gives you a lot of information. I'm not going to get into it, but it gives you a lot of information. Right? And then this here gate tells you how fast the coach is going, the speed of the coach, mile per hour. This one will tell you the time of the day and the temperature. I don't know why it's in Fahrenheit. I'll have to look into it. And explainable, the volume, volume up, volume down, mute the volume. If you have because this if you connect your cable to it, you can skip it. Even the radio, you can skip it forward and backwards. Here we have this unit here controls the display on the screen here, so you can go into here to access whatever information you want displayed on the screen. You need to use this unit here. Here we have cruise control, lane assist, how far, how close, how fast you want it to go. You lock it into whatever amount of speed for the cruise control. Lane assist, how close or how far behind a vehicle you want to be. So that explains itself. And for me, this is a very nice coach. This is a driver's seat. I love how it's the column just wrapped around the driver. If I was to change anything on this coach, I would change two things. I would make sure that the in entertainment has Bluetooth connectivity, and I would remove this fan vent here, and I'll put it here, and I'll move this screen a bit closer to the end, because with this fan vent here, no matter how much you turn it to to the far right, there is nothing coming towards the driver. So this literally blows, straight across. So I will remove this here. I will put this here, and I will take this screen. I will keep the screen and just bring it a little bit over to the left. Yeah. So what else? Let me show you guys what the coach look like. Like I said, it's a 59-seater. It has a black leather, sort of a leather headrest, and it's sort of come on the side also with a sort of a mesh material in the middle. Wooden flooring on both sides. I'm gonna take off the lens so probably you guys will see it a little better. Alright, so wooden floorings on both sides with carpet in the middle, and like I said, leather seats with a bit of a sort of a meshy material in the middle. That's for the backrest, and also you can move the seat to the side. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Curtains available. So yeah, it's a nice coach. And then when you get to the middle, then there's a bit of a step up, and the rest of the coach is strictly wood base. So there's no carpet more at the back of the coach. And usually these two seats here is the two seats that usually get removed for the wheelchair. So we remove this. As you can see, the flooring here is a bit different because there is units that you need to bolt into here to secure the wheelchair if needed. Okay. Nice. And like I was saying, also this fridge, he has a fridge here. Always have water in it. Here we have where I'm just gonna rest this down for a minute to open here. All right. Here we have, if you want to make some tea, you just pull this up. There's a lever here. Pull it up, and then you move this across. And the switch at the front, you put it on, get a few minutes, switch on the switch, and you get me. Usually leave it on so that when you can control it from there, so you don't have to switch it on, then come back here, switch it on here, and then make your tea. You can leave it on here, switch it on at the front, continue driving. So by the time you get to your destination, this is all hot and ready for you to make your tea. Okay. And to close it back is the same thing. You got to pull this up and push it back into place. There's a little sink here. Here you can store whatever things you need to make your tea bags and stuff, whatever you need. That's the back door. Back door is right here. Also comes with a toilet. Very clean and nice. I have to say this driver keeps his coach very, very clean and tidy, which is a plus. So that when I have to give it back to him, I have to also make sure that it is also clean. The same way he gave it, the same way I got it, is the same way he's gonna get back his coach. You know, so yeah. So at the moment, this is the coach I'm driving for the day. For the day, this was not the coach I did my 5-day tour with. And as you know, yesterday I finished my 5-day tour, and I'm on something different today. But yeah, it's a very nice coach. Hopefully, I get to drive it more often. It's very comfortable, you know. Suspension is nice. It's nice. Not like some of the coach. Every hole you go into, you get that jerking feeling. With this one, you hear you know you went down in a hole, but you don't really feel it to an extent. You don't, matter of fact, you don't feel it in most of the holes. Yeah. Anyways, so that's it. I don't have much to show you guys today because it's a very chill, relaxed day. I'm just I'm just here with the church group. Drop them off. They're gonna have the church service, and whatever is gonna happen, I don't know. And I believe at 11 o'clock they're gonna start coming back out, and then we can start heading back to London, where I can drop them off and end my day. So if you guys are not subscribed, please do so now. I would really appreciate it. Hit that bell icon, put a little comment, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how you guys think, what you guys think about my videos. Cause yeah, I'm very keen on making a lot more videos. But I also want to know what you guys think about it in the long run. You know, how I can better the videos, how I can adjust what you guys need to see more of. You know, so on and so forth. So once again, thank you guys. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.